since I've made money, I've also lost money, and I can tell y'all like what it's like to be at zero. I've been at zero multiple times. I ran up my first dub when I was probably like 17. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to let you know I also blew that dub. You know what I'm saying? I don't got that no more. I didn't make no good decisions with that. So I know what it's like to be at zero. Um, so yeah, that's something I want to speak on right now. And I'm gonna just put y'all in a scenario real quick. So like right now in the position of my life that I'm in, I got a business. I got high overhead, you know what I'm saying, just on my business, just on my lifestyle, you know what I'm saying. I like to live how I live, you know what I'm saying. I'm blessed and grateful to be able to do that. But, you know, it is a lot to maintain. So I'm going to be realistic. Like, if I started over from zero right now where I'm at, I got 2 whips, I got a crib, you know what I'm saying. I got, like I said, I got a business. I have a lot of things that I pay for. I have a full time staff. So the first thing I would need to do is run up some money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you both scenarios because you might not want to do what I would do in this position right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna do what I got to do to get my money fast. You know, because I would need it. So in the position I'm in right now, I already been through the ringer. Like I said, I didn't, bruh. I didn't literally like ran it up. Switch angles so I can see the view. But I didn't literally ran it up, you know what I'm saying, and lost it all. Whether that was just blowing it on stupid stuff, whether that was investing, you know what I'm saying, just making bad investments. I've done it multiple times. Like, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I ran up a dub and I blew that dub. You know what I'm saying? So knowing what I know now, um, the first thing I would do if my bank account said zero, God forbid, um, I would use my credit. And I'm not saying that just because I got a company. I'm a reference credit a lot, y'all, because I'm here to like educate. Because when I didn't know, I was fucked up. You feel me? Um, so yeah, I would use my credit probably. I would just get probably a couple more LLCs. Maybe add some trade lines to my stuff. That way I could just get access to more funding because if I have zero, if I don't have no money, I might as well borrow some money. You know what I'm saying? And obviously it's about like just making good investments. But yeah, I would use my credit. You feel me? Because like I said, if I don't have money, might as well borrow something. I would just use business funding because obviously it's not attached to like your I'm not gonna say it's not attached. You do have to personal guarantor it. But the thing is, once you get that line of credit, it goes on that LLC's credit profile. You know what I'm saying? You just personal guarantor it. So you can wipe that inquiry back off. You can go about your business, do it again with another business, and now you have 50,000, 75,000, 100,000, 0% APR for like 12 months, and you can do whatever you want with it. So me, I would do that. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's what I know best. And like I said, I'm gonna give y'all both scenarios, so stand fast. I'm not just trying to sell y'all on funding. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally telling you how I would do it right now from what I know. Um, but yeah, I would get like 3 LLCs. Even if I can get 50K out of each, even if I can get 50K out of one and 20K and 25K out the other one, bro, you can easily with multiple LLCs, even with one, when you fund horizontally instead of vertically, meaning that you know which bureau they're pulling from and you can just send it to multiple banks at once, you can get 50K, 20K, 30K, 40K all in one inquiry across the bureaus. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not all pulling from all three, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna make another video on that to kind of sauce that up. Sorry if the camera's shaky. It's not a good place to put my camera and I just got it back, so I'm not risking that. But yeah, you feel me? It's a lot of different ways you could do it. Um, But that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I would go get me some funding. Now let's just say I got 100 bands, 0% APR. I might even get more than that if I fund myself right. But let's just say I get 100 bands, best bet, 0% interest. Now I need to find something to cash flow. Me, I mean, I love automation and online things. That's what I do. So again, I'm just telling you what I would do. I'm not trying to sell you on nothing because I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? This is just straight free game. But I would probably find me some type of like course or something to where I could start an automated online business that cash flows quick. So like whether that's like drop shipping or you know what I'm saying, something like that, or some type of like, you know what I'm saying, virtual video editing team. You know what I'm saying? You can have a video editing business. That's a real thing. You can charge niggas a bag for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, and you can really fully automate that to where, you know what I'm saying, you just put things in place properly and it prints money once you market it properly. So like, I would just go figure out how I could do something like that. So whether I got to invest in some type of knowledge or whether I got to just try something out, that's what I'm gonna do. You feel me? But you could also put it into real estate too, depending on, you know what I'm saying, what type of deals is available in your area. It's a lot of deals where, you know, especially with fix and flips and things where you could just refinance quick and get your bag back. You might only have to put down, you know, 10%, 20%. You can use the funding for that. Like my clients done did that shit before, so I would do the same thing. You know, get into some type of quick fix and flip project with something that's gonna have a turnaround in less than 12 months, so I don't get whacked on that APR. You know, and make sure I'm getting what I'm putting in and then some for sure. You know what I'm saying? You got to make calculated risks. You can't just take risks. It got to be calculated risks. You feel me? But do obviously I'm not here to teach all that, so I ain't gonna go get into the nitty gritty. But you can do that. I ain't gonna really get into the nitty gritty of that. You feel me? And then yeah, I would just take it from there. You know what I'm saying? Lock in, market, network properly, and just run it up off of that. You know what I'm saying? And as crazy as that sounds, that's realistic. That's literally what I did with my business. So if you think it's not, man, you ain't trusting in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in yourself. But beside the point, I'm a man of my word. I said I'm gonna give y'all both scenarios. If I was just to start over at zero in general, like I wasn't even in the position I'm in now, I don't need to run it up and make a quick bag. I just really want to start something that's gonna give me money long term. You know what I'm saying? Longevity wise, you feel me? Like there's a lot of different things you could do. The first thing I'm gonna tell you straight up, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I done worked at Walgreens, Paxson. I've been employed since I was 14, no cap, on W2. You can look it up. Since I was like 13, 12 under the table. But I've been employed since I was 13, so you know what I'm saying? I done worked at a country club. I done worked at Jamaican restaurant. I done worked at Spice Factory. I done worked at Paxson. I done worked at Walgreens. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I done worked everywhere. No cap. I worked at a vegan restaurant. I worked at a pub and grill as a cook. You know what I'm saying? I done been a dishwasher. You know what I'm saying? I done worked a lot of jobs, bro. I was in the army for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really didn't work for. I had an IT job after that. You know what I'm saying? I done work, bro. So the first thing you got to do is get you something that's gonna bring in a bag. You know what I'm saying? So whether it depends on what your hustle mode is. You feel me? If you a hustler and you already got you a side hustle type of person and you could put it together and cut you some grass and then get you a little team and run you a little landscaping business, or if you more of a person like, you know, I'm just good at this and I could work this type of job and I got this on my resume, or I got this type of experience, or even if you don't have experience but you know it's something that you can get into that's going to give you a little bit of a bag, that's all you need to start. You don't need to be chasing the big bags. Like, you just need something that figure out what you need to maintain your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If you living simple, depending on where you living at, most people don't really need more than like 4 bands a month to maintain. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're going to live luxury at that, but realistically, if you living simple, living below your means, you feel me, not spending money on dumb shit, no car note, renting cheap, not spending crazy. You could get away with 4 bands in most places. Rent might be like 1,500, 1,200, cool, boom. You might have another 500 in bills you dish away, boom. That is taking up a lot of your income, but you ain't got no car note. Your car insurance might be like $100. You could live off of that. And if you got a little bit to invest, you good. As long as you got a little bit of money left, a couple hundred, the money you would spend in the club, the money you would spend going out to eat, the money you would spend on vacation, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to sacrifice to lock in. So any of that little money you would have left, you know what I'm saying? Like, invest that into something. You know what I'm saying? Like, invest it into whether you figure out how to start trading stocks. That was something that I used to do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, let me just stop myself before I get too deep. you have to have something that cash flows you. So whether you a hustle type of person and you could put it together, like I said, with a landscaping business, or you a 9 to 5 type of person, you might have to get you a 9 to 5. I've worked multiple 9 to 5s, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't hate on that. Like, I respect people that work 9 to 5s. I'm not one of them entrepreneurs that just shit on niggas like, oh, you work for another person. Nah, we have to have people working for stuff to be structured. If I didn't have employees in my business, I wouldn't be able to run my business. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't have learned how to run my business without working in these other jobs and working in these other businesses. So I say that to say this: you got to get you a little job or something. I just got to reiterate that. And there's nothing wrong with that. It could be temporary. You know what your goal is in the end of the day, and that's something that y'all have to know. A lot of y'all, I have a lot of people come to me on my Instagram DM, and it's like, y'all want to make money, but it's like you don't even know like what your goal is, you know? And it's nothing wrong with that. I was like that for a long time, even in my older like 20s, you know what I'm saying? Like 22, 21, I didn't really know like what I wanted to do, but around that time I started figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? At some point you got to go to the drawing board and be like, okay, boom. Like, this is what I'm finna do. It's a lot of different things you could do. It's a lot of different things you could do. But you gotta have something that cash flow you. And to some of y'all, that might be common sense, but to some of y'all, that might be what you know, but what you're hesitating to do. You know what I'm saying? That might be what you know you need to do to get to the next level, and you don't want to do it because you too prideful, or everybody around you don't work jobs, or you seeing what you seeing on social media. Like, social media is a perception thing. You feel me? Like, that's what you gotta understand. A lot of people is not living what they saying, so don't compare yourself. You feel me? Don't compare yourself. You feel me? But yeah, man. I would do something like that, and I would run the same play. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm not here to preach and sell my stuff. I'm here to just educate. Credit really changed my life. You feel me? Like, before I was using my credit, I was literally like in my brokest moments. You know what I'm saying? And it was a point in time where I had bad credit. It was a point in time where I had good credit and I wasn't even using it. And that's just as bad as having bad credit, bro. I'm telling you, because it's like, we be so scared to use this shit, bro. But if you just make, it's calculated risk, y'all. You don't invest. If you had 10 bands to your name and it was your last 10 bands, and you wanted to invest it into a business, the majority of y'all not gonna do that because you're not confident that you're gonna make that money back. But if you have a calculated risk, if you're pretty certain, you're 99% sure, you know what I'm saying, and you doing what you need to do to get to that next level, it's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just about having the proper knowledge. Like, it sounds so like, oh, well, how would I know? Invest into the right knowledge. Like, people be scared to invest in the knowledge, bro. Investing might not even just be money. It might be time. You know what I'm saying? Get on YouTube. YouTube got hella free game. You can look up how to YouTube anything. I could YouTube DIY how to build a hot tub. You know what I'm saying? No cap. You can. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, figure out what you want to do, what interests you, and what interests you that actually is realistic to cash flow you. Think about that, because I see a lot of people, they just be so worried about what interests me and just chasing my dreams. It's cool. It's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm not knocking that. Like, if your dreams can make you some money and make you a sustainable living to where you're comfortable in life, that's cool. You feel me? But sometimes y'all gotta just realize, like, you know, if you trying to be a singer and, you know what I'm saying, the singing just ain't going, figure out something else you like or something else you could tolerate that's really gonna make you some money, and find you some guidance. Look up something. Read you some books. Books is free game. Like, there's so many different books, like 12-week year, you know what I'm saying, 48 laws of power, like all these type of things, like 33 strategies of war. These type of books is teaching you, you know what I'm saying, things in life and mindset that you can apply to all situations. You can apply it to your job, you can apply it to your business, you can apply it to your relationship. So take these books sometimes, and I'm telling y'all, like, a lot of people be saying, oh, I'm busy, this and that. I do the same thing, y'all. Like, I be making up excuses and shit like that, but at the end of the day, I want y'all to do something when you get off of this video. First, I want you to like and comment and subscribe. But when you get off this video, I want you to go on your settings in your iPhone and look at your screen time. Like, no cap. And I'm a victim of it too. Like, my shit is probably long. But look at how long you really be on your phone. You know what I'm saying? Scrolling on TikTok, laughing at shit. You know what I'm saying? Just scrolling on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Scrolling on Instagram, watching people's stories. Like, take some of the energy out of that time and invest it into something. Go on YouTube, or if you're gonna be on TikTok, follow people that are doing something that's talking about making you some money. You feel me? Because that's the whole topic of this video. What I would do if I started over at zero. You got to figure out how to make you some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't. If you a nigga, you shouldn't just be following a whole bunch of bad hoes on Instagram and just, oh, she bad, da da da. Bro, your feed is flooded and your brain is fried, bro. All you're looking at is BBLs and all this and bullshit. You need to be following investors. You need to be following wholesalers. You know what I'm saying? You need to be following like financial literacy podcasts. Like, it's a lot of different shit you can follow and subscribe to, and just find out what interests you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know that you're interested in getting into real estate, if you know you're interested in getting into real estate, then you know, start following some people who post about real estate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can keep up with all these rappers and all these IG models and all they beef and all the shit that's going on with their life, and Kim K and LeBron, and y'all all up in the mix. You could tell me what team somebody just got traded for and how much money he just got signed for, but you can't even tell me nothing about no money for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to talk down on nobody. I'm just telling y'all because I was once upon a time in that same place. And the people who's not looking at it like that will hear me, will understand me, and feel me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, like, ignorance is bliss, bro. Like, when it comes to this shit. So it's just about changing your circle, changing your mindset. Because if you at zero and you around a whole bunch of niggas that don't want to elevate, how you think you finna move from zero? A lot of people think energy is not transferable like that. You know what I'm saying? They think, oh, that's just my friend. They could do them, whatever. Like, oh, I just kick it with this person, so and so. Oh, this is just a little vibe I'm fucking with. Like, energy transfers through everything. You feel me? So if you're dealing with somebody in any type of way, whether that's a friend, whether that's a family member, whether that's a girl, whether that's a man, like, that's not on the same type of vibration as you, that energy gonna mix, and you gonna end up, you feel me? You're gonna end up not getting where you need to go, or it's gonna take you a lot longer because you got that energy around you. You feel me? So I know it sounds cliche. I know it's a lot of people online saying the same thing, but I'm telling y'all my testimony, like, that shit is important. So along with having that job, sorry if I was yapping, I just had to put that out there, but along with having that job, along with, you know what I'm saying, or having that side hustle, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a lot of stuff you could do. Learn how to cut hair. Like, convenience is key, y'all. People pay me to fix their credit, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You can fix your credit yourself. You don't have to pay me. You know what I'm saying? But you can cut your hair yourself. You don't have to pay a barber. You can give yourself a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to the parlor. You feel me? Like, there's a lot of things you can do yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, you can fix your own car even, and some people do. But sometimes you fuck up your car. You feel me? Like, we pay for convenience and we pay for knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And experience. Like, I'm not a type of person where if I didn't know nothing about credit, I'm finna go try to do it myself in DIY. Cause what if I mess it up, and what if I can't? What if I can't get it off again because of how I disputed it the wrong way? Just because I was trying to trial and error some shit. Hell no, I want my shit fixed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to who's reputable, but that's just me. So I say all that to say this: people pay for convenience. You feel me? If you can learn a skill, and you got to really analyze it and make sure it has longevity. But if you a girl, you know what I'm saying, doing nails, doing doing lashes, you know what I'm saying, like makeup, you know what I'm saying. Even my girl, she wax. You know what I'm saying, like, it's bags in that shit. You know what I'm saying? These are recurring things that can bring you in money. You feel me? And this is free game. So, like, you just gotta understand that it's a lot of money to be made out here, and don't get discouraged if you ever go back to zero. Like I said, I've been at zero multiple times, and shit, you always gonna bounce back. What you gotta understand about money is you can't overstress that shit. Yeah, like with money, you can't overstress that shit. And obviously, you just gotta move smart with it, but you can't really overstress it because money is like a boomerang, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's been so many times where I thought like I lost it all, and I'm like, damn, what I'm finna do? And you know what I'm saying, just staying prayed up and also being locked in. You can't just be prayed up and just praying to God and just not doing nothing and thinking it's gonna come in. Like sometimes, yeah, he might come through for you, but you can't expect that. You still gotta, you know what I'm saying, do something on your will. So money come back in all the time. You know what I'm saying? Really, that's what it is. Like as long as you figuring out, okay, what can I do while I got this free time? Even if you lose your job or your business start failing or whatever, like okay, bet while I got this free time, what can I do to sustain but also to scale? You know what I'm saying? And they might not be the same thing. You feel me? But shit, you gotta just do one of those. You gotta lock in. You gotta take that sacrifice. You might have to stop spending less. You might have to stop door dashing food. You feel me? You might have to stop shopping online and shit. But at the end of the day, if you lock in for shit, even 6 months sometimes, they don't even take a full year. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody worry about 2025 my year. Bro, break that shit up in quarters. You know what I'm saying? No cap. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop looking at it as a year because you're going to give yourself these big goals and you're going to give yourself 12 months to do it. And that's giving you 12 months to procrastinate. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself on a shorter time frame. You know what I'm saying? A quarter, like 3 months. You feel me? That's 90 days. That's not a lot of time. If you telling me I want to start a successful landscaping business, I just keep throwing that out there like random shit. I don't know, off the dome. I want to start a car detailing business. You feel me? I want to start a clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? Like cool, like just work on that. You feel me? I say all that to say that's what I would do if I started at zero. I hope that's useful. It's a lot of other shit y'all could do, bro. Social media. But like I said, I'm talking really from a business standpoint because you got to build brick by brick. And I know, like, what I said to some people, like, that might be like common sense or all that's bullshit. But like I said, it's not me acting like I'm just teaching everybody. It might be a wake up call for some of y'all, like, damn, I do need to do this, or I do need to take this risk, or I do need to make this move. You feel me? So yeah, that's really just important. Um, and yeah, man, I hope y'all learned something from that. But like I said, you can make money on social media, bro. It's people blowing up. They making little accounts and shit, chopping up videos like this, chopping up bigger people. Not Duke Dennis are the type of people clipping up their videos and making little fan pages, and they getting views, and they making money off the creator fund, and they making money off of YouTube shorts and shit like that. So it's just like it's a lot of different things you could do, but just make sure it's scalable because time is valuable. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to make good calculated risk. That's why like I got into what I got into because I seen people was actively making money in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I seen that it was also valuable. You know what I'm saying? I always like to do something of value. I hate moving like what I do holds no value. It doesn't fulfill me in life. You feel me? So I have to. You know what I'm saying? Credit is one of them things where I'm like, damn, I could bless people and I can make money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I hopped on that. You know what I'm saying? So not saying that everybody needs to do that or that's for you, but I mean, shit. Find something similar to that feeling of what I'm saying. Find something to where you're like, damn, I feel good doing this, or I like doing this, but it's also profitable. I also can make money. It has good profit margins. It's longevity wise, it's a business that I can scale and it might be around for a little bit, or even if it's not around for a little bit, I have an exit strategy of what I'm gonna do in the next business I'm about to go into. You feel me? So that's what I would do if I started at zero. So yeah, man, my girl's asleep. I'm finna go make some breakfast. I hope this video is good. If not, I'm gonna remake it later. I'm tired as hell. It was New Year's last night. I was vibing, took my girl out off the grid. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I'm blessed to be able to do that. That was a good experience. I hope y'all had a happy New Year. I'm going into mine. That's why we came out here. I wanted to get disconnected. I ain't even want to work for real. That's why this is more so just like a video of me just dropping game because I feel like I never do that. Like I don't really care to be vlogging my life and stuff. That's why I'm kind of inconsistent. It's cool here and there, you know what I'm saying, showing what I do, but I'd rather not have a camera out while I'm doing this and rather not show y'all my Airbnb and not show y'all all the activities we finna do throughout the day. And you know what I'm saying, maybe I might record some of it, you know what I'm saying, but I'd rather not really be doing that. I want to just come out here and disconnect, you know, or even if I am making content for memories and for my YouTube or whatever, like at least come out here and not be on social media. I barely been on my phone, you know. I told everybody Happy New Year, but besides that, my shit been on D&D. You know what I'm saying? Even my clients been trying to hit me. I'm like, yo, my office is closed. I really did get my employees off for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So today, yesterday, and today. So you just gotta respect it. You have to take that as a business owner or even as a person, even if you don't own a business. Like, you just have to take that time. Like, you don't have to always be locked in, locked in, locked in. You're gonna burn out. Don't have too much fuck off time. If you don't got money and you still in the building stage, or if you do got money but you was trying to stack that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't take too much time, but shit, if it's a holiday and you already know you finna spend money anyways, don't go take that shit to the club. Take that shit off the grid and disconnect. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel better. I just booked me a trip. Me and my girl, we just got our passports, so finna go on a little overseas trip. So you know what I'm saying? And I just take that time to disconnect. I'm not going there and living my best life all the time. Sometimes we might have fun and vibe, but I'm really just going out there to disconnect. Y'all get off the social media and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, lock in with yourself, lock in with God. If you got people around you, whether that's your significant other, your friends, you know what I'm saying? Take that time to connect with them, because I feel like right now we in a stage right now where our brains are so fried. We got so much shit running through our brain from just scrolling and looking at shit all day and thinking about shit and just going through the motions, bro. You gonna burn out and get lost, and when you get that burnout shit, that's the shit that's gonna put you at zero or keep you at zero. You feel me? So I hope y'all have a blessed New Year. I hope this video was good. Yeah, man, I'm finna go enjoy my holiday.